Hey guys, SWTOR here, and welcome to my mid-40s Powertech Pyrotech walkthrough. And in this one I wanted to show you, because I've been doing my 10 to 50 series and I've been getting a bit behind on it, so I'm going to start moving towards getting to 50, which is the plan. And I'm going to start at this level. You want to start looking at your different specs, which one you're going to work with, and starting to really get to know that spec, and also your secondary stats and where you're going to put your extra, what gear you're going to be looking at to get once you get 50. With this one I'm running with power. I've got a Powertech Pyrotech build, but I haven't got the thermal detonator, so I've invested a little bit into the SWTOR tree to get the extra 9% aim and the extra flame damage, and a little bit into the advanced prototype as well, also for the tech damage and for the rail shot, SWTOR and advanced prototype, and the extra flame burst damage as well, which is always cool. And it's working quite well not having the thermal detonator, and this is what I've been looking at to test out, is whether at 50 this is still going to be viable. But anyway, I wanted to talk through this Warzone and what rotation I'm using. I mean, I've talked a lot about which different rotations, but it all varies. And I've shown you my mouse and my key bindings and stuff like that on my channel, so hopefully you're completely up to speed. So now you just need to fine tune your bounty hunter, and the bounty hunters are wicked class. It's so much fun, and even if you get it right now, when you get into the 50 bracket, you're going to be looking, as an average player, you're going to be hitting the mid-tables anyway. You're going to be looking mid-tables and up on stats, damage, and team play for your medals and stuff like that. That's what I want to talk to you and focus on this, because you need to learn how to win these war zones. Yes, personally, with your damage and your stats, but also with team play and getting those medals, because medals is what's going to set you up quickly and get you the Warzone accommodations, which is going to be good for the grind later on. So yeah, let's concentrate on that. You can see I'm trying to get the ball, always on the ball, trying to get as much action, carrying it as possible. There is a timer on this actually. I've got another video up, which was just a stupid video, and I was testing how long I could hold on to the Huttball, and I actually managed about 3 minutes 30, or something like that, or maybe it might be 4 minutes, and then I just exploded for no reason. I think there's a timer on it. It's to stop people from camping it. I wasn't necessarily camping it, I was running it through the middle, but yes, I was relying on the team, but we were working well as a team. Kept the ball, but you can't hold on it for it forever, remember that. But supporting the team is what it's all about. I'm going to try and pull this guy, and that was pretty bad there. Should never do that. I've mentioned never backpedal out of don't backpedal anyway if you can help it, unless you're trying to lure someone into your range, but never backpedal within acid pits or traps. Doesn't work. And yeah, stay away from the fire pits. It's not a good example, but we'll get cracking on the team play, and I'll show you quickly how to stay hold in the middle. Even if you're low on health, you can get back, charge up again, hold the middle. You can stop people. You've got your stuns and stuff. If they're going to get the ball, you need to control the centre, and then you win the Huttball. There's different tactics for the different war zones, and that's what I'm going to be concentrating on now for the next few war zones, is how to win team play and how to get the respect of the other players. I mean, people will learn how you're playing, and not flying up into fire traps like that. That's so random. That's only happened to me twice probably in my whole career at Star Wars, but yeah, anyway. But learning how to win the different war zones, and that's what I'm going to concentrate on now, because when you get to level 50, you either want to do ranked war zones, in which case you want to know every mechanic of how to win and play your bounty hunter, or you're going to be doing pug war zones. But either way, it doesn't work quite the same. The one that 10 to 49 bracket is very much amateurish, people out for their own, getting their own stats up. Level 50, you're going to have to rely on winning Warzones, getting your medals, commendations, and that's when things like, I don't use them very much, you can see through my content, is the neural dart and the sonic missile, which is the taunt, which gives you protection points. This is going to become more useful and more important when you get to level 50. So bear that in mind and try and keep it within your rotation, even if you don't have to use it all the time, because it will be very, very important to be a key player at end level. And very interested to see what the level 55 content is going to be like come, I think, March. I think the new expansion is, so that's going to be very, very cool. I'm not actually that optimistic about what they're going to do with the Powertech, because they've been trying to limit the Powertech's ability, especially the Pyrotech, or their effectiveness. So I imagine this expansion is not going to be kind to the Powertech Pyrotech. That's just my opinion. There's no reason. I don't know anything that you don't, but I'm just guessing that Pyrotech's and the Powertech is not going to get anything truly amazing, because we're already pretty good anyway. And there'll be other classes which are going to try. I think it's like a rebalance, I imagine, which is going to happen anyway. So we're trying to keep a bit of range and keep people out, even if you're going down and you know that it's going to be a tough fight. Keep that range on them, switch directions, and try and stay in control of the fight. Enter every fight as if you're going to win it. Have that confidence, and 8 out of 10 times you will win it, and you'll own it, and you'll boss it. If you keep a cool head, you believe that you're going to win it, and you'd work your rotation properly, and don't get carried away. There's always times when it's getting a bit wiry and the rotation will slip slightly, but just have that belief, and you'll win. I'm pretty sure you can just win it with a Powertech, using your rapid shots and your grapples and stuff. I'll try and show you. We'll try and get a couple of goals now, actually, because we got 3-0 and I've been chatting a lot and mucking around in the centre. So we'll push up and try and get a couple of goals, and we'll look at different tactics you can do, because yes, there's great classes like the Sith Assassin gets the speed burst to get across these vents, and the jugs and the shield techs and stuff like that get jump moves, and there's the pull moves which the Sorks get and stuff. There's some brilliant moves, and the Powertech would not necessarily, especially as a Pyrotech, would not necessarily be a ball runner, but you can, just by getting in good positions and staying it safe. And I'm not going to run across there because there's too many people. I'm going to stay on the ball, and I'm going to try and take this guy down, and I'm going to hope for a pass. And there she is. I'm going to try and get across here, but I'm going to pull that guy back first. You got the pull, they haven't, and you make that good use to get into good positions and get quick passes off. Because you're not going to be able to stand toe to toe with these backpellers if they're defending. You can't rush in and attack. You're more of a snipe, move, and assault class, basically. Just keep moving. But on the attack, you can pull people back out, move around, and use very good advantage of the different tiers and stuff in Huttball. It's a brilliant class for this overall, and when you get to level 50, like in pre-mades and stuff, and in your ranked war zones, this class is amazing. Just because you've got so much versatility, and it's completely varies to other classes. You can pull him back in here, take the ball off of him, and then run back across. So you wouldn't be able to do that as a jug or a different class. So it's those little moves like that which are really going to get those points and get those wins. Opportunistic, out of the way, usually running a little bit solo as well. I mean, I run solo usually anyway. I don't work in teams just because I think you could be more effective just getting in those awkward positions for the other team. And yes, you're going to be up against great odds, and sometimes you might die, but you'll win in the end. So yeah, that's what I'm looking at to look forward to level 50. So cheers boys, come back for the next guide. Thanks for coming. Easy.
I suspected as much. Under normal circumstances, I'd strike you down. But considering the wounds you inflicted on the Republic, I'll ignore my grievance. Thanks to your actions, TORside will stand as a shining testament to the Empire's supremacy. And you will go down in history as the lone mercenary capable of tearing down an entire planet.